Hello everyone, this is Kenzlo once again. We're back in Minecraft. Today I'm going to be showing off some things that I've done off camera. And we're going to start with down here. You'll notice the hole in the ground filled with hoppers. They're pretty much filled with eggs. Not all of them. But I had this set up here. And that's full of eggs. That one, that one, that one. That one. That one's not. But a lot of these have a lot of eggs in them. And I was originally going to build a big chicken farm here that was more automated. And I still have a plan to do that. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I needed a bunch of eggs because I don't seem to have any luck with getting eggs this time around. But that was one plan. And let me think what else I've done. The vines have been removed here because I needed them. I still have some in a few other places. But I believe that's about it for over here at the cave. I mean, you can see the sheep are now white. That was for something I'll show later. And yeah, that's about it for the cave. So I will make a cut here, and I'll show you something else here in a moment. Alright, we're here in the Nether once again, and as you can see, there's another entrance here. This one, made of endstone, and it has obsidian towers, endstone floor, and a black night sky. This one leads to the end. And one inconvenient thing that I had to come up with, you'll notice the powered rails are doubled instead of singles like I normally do. And that's because when you leave the end, you always go to the last bed you were at. You don't ever come back through the same portal. So I needed it so that when I pushed the button, the cart would make its way back to the entrance for the next time that I want to get here. I mean, I know it's a short tunnel. I can run it. It's only about 60 blocks, but I wanted consistency with having a rail here. But we will go into the end, and I'll show you what I've been working on there. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty short episode all in all. I want to show off some things that I've been doing, but I have got a wicked sore throat, so I can't talk for too long today. But there are a couple of these pillars that you can see one, or not pillars, platforms. You can see one there, one here, and I have one further over there. That's how I've been killing Enderman. You just make sure I have the right sword. Yeah, you look at a couple of them, and then they come running over, and then you stand here and just pound on them. But I've been going through swords really badly. Hopefully that isn't too loud for you. But yeah, you just do that. And usually I don't do just two, but I'll look at like every Enderman that I can see around me. But, yeah, like I was trying to say, that goes through a lot of swords. So I've been working on an Ender farm. And the first world I did this in, I just kind of built it here in the middle, found a low spot and built it there, and then just torched the entire island in the end. It was entirely lit up. This time, I'm following what most other people do, and you go down to almost as low as you can go, and then out 128 or so blocks, however far it is, to make sure that the only spawns are happening out where you're at. And I have this little platform here, just to keep me from falling off, and they're all the lower bottom half slabs so that no Enderman will spawn on this. So it makes my travels to and from the Ender farm and the End Island safe and easy. And you can kind of see the farm here. I have it's in a drop system. Let me see if I can inch my way around here. Yeah, it's one of these. It's based on, at least the version that I've seen is one that Doc M made and did a tutorial of. If you're interested and haven't seen this before, I'll have the video link in the description. But it only has 2 layers so far, and I have to say the rates are pretty good. They're not amazing, but considering that these showed up once I got here, that's pretty good. So I'll take it. I got an enchanting table set up here, but you can see I've gone out so far that the end island isn't even in render distance, so these are the only things here. I have some items here for making more levels. I've got some more pistons. I've been using wool on this, which is why all of the sheep are dyed white. I wanted consistency. Let me get up top and show you just what it looks like. I've got the bottom slab system going here as well, so that Endermen aren't spawning on top of the island, and they also can't get out. So that's beneficial. Let's see. When you get up here, it's got a couple layers of these, just in case you haven't seen this before. The Endermen will spawn in this 3-high block area here. It's the only place that they can spawn. Everything else is either half-slabbed or 2 blocks high. When they spawn on one of these pressure plates, the piston will immediately extend, knocking them down. The vine slows them, and then they drop and have great. We need to get down here right away. Great. Let's see. Luckily, they're all one hit, so even if they're mad, that's not going to do anything. It's going to be easy to get rid of them. Let me turn my sound down. They're very loud. But then they drop and have 1 health left. And so just punching them once gives you experience and ender balls, and I have a bunch of them now, so I've been using them all over the place. But that's the end farm. I'm not going to actually farm them right now because I have 33 levels, and I'd like to use those on something before I waste levels on, or waste things on getting low level. Yeah, I don't need any more experience at this time. Anyway, although these 2 or 3 little experience orbs really want to hang out with me, but there they are. Yes. And they're gone. I also got protection 4, feather falling 4 boots. I think my feather falling 3 boots had, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 hits left on them. And so, especially with being here and having the great fall distance, I made sure that I had plenty enough space to, or plenty enough protection and feather falling to be safe. But I have this first area torched here, and it's always fun to see the giant ring of Endermen right on the other side of the light level when you get back. But I'm going to throw a couple of these just to get out of here because I'm slow, and alright, that doesn't work. At least not yet. And we'll go through here, and we will arrive in somewhere new. This is, it's nighttime, I'll sleep. This is the mayor's house in the village city. Not village city, just the city. And it's incomplete, but I've been, as you can see, I've been extending roads. We have now Central Avenue goes this way, and Main Street goes this way. And let me get up on here, my observing platform, and here's what I've got so far. It's still a work in progress, and it's been a lot of late nights when I can't sleep just yet, and but I need to be quiet, so I can't really spend my time recording. But I've been working on that. I'm actually going to work on it some more and record a little bit more once it's done today. So, but let me get down here. Let me see if I can nail this shot. Close enough. This goes down to my strip mine. It's a pretty small operation, but this is usually how I do it. I have a bunch of tunnels, and I put signs above them. The reason I put signs above them is so I can leave myself notes. Like this one ends in lava. So if if I ever finish all these and want to get creative and dig around the lava so that I can get beyond it, I know that this one's done. This one is incomplete. I hit a ravine and a mine shaft at the other end, so that one's worth exploring some more. What about these ones down here? I do it 2 levels. One level at 5 and the other's at 9. And then, so this one ends in lava as well. This one ends in lava. But yeah, I've been running through here with a Fortune 3 pick, getting lots of diamonds and lots of redstone and lots of everything, really. Let's see, where is that going to hit? It's going to hit me, and we're going to just stay here. But I'm going to head back to the house here, the mayor's house, and I'm going to work on it a little bit more. I can actually see it from here. That's nice. And I'm going to work on it some more, and I'll bring you back in once I'm done. All right, everyone. I'm back. I finished the house. This is the mayor's house now, officially done. You can see Wolf outside, keeping guard. I added a fountain down there. There's still the remnants of I have an infinite spring there. That's going to stay there for now, but it will go away eventually. And yeah, I've never built something like this, and I'm sure it's not done. There will be tweaking I will do to it as time goes on. But let me go give you a tour. So, front door, which is open, is here. I couldn't find a good spot to come off of the road, so this was as good as any. There's a small gravel pathway over here. You go inside, and you have a nice big, huge empty bedroom. I will be putting other things in here. Just haven't got to it yet. But likewise, you go upstairs, and it's more big empty stuff. But this one has some paintings. I just threw those up just to have something on the walls. But nice big glass windows at the top. I like those. I like more how they look from outside than inside, which is why I did that. But then windows on the sides of the house, and then the basement, we have nice stone brick foundation with storage and some furnaces. Actually have a crafting table here that belongs down here. But yeah, this is where all of the junk from my building around here has gone, and this ender chest is to go out to the end farm. I have a protection for an aqua affinity books set aside for a diamond helmet. I want respiration. I just have to get that one, and then I'll have like the helmet that I will want. I don't want to waste diamonds on a helmet unless I'm going to have some good enchantments on it. But yeah, I'm already taking cough drops, and I'm kind of feeling worse, so that will be it for today. I'm going to begin planning for the library. That will be the next thing I will build here. I need to extend those logs out a couple. They look bad like that. But I've wanted to do that, and I've been sitting at work lately, and I've been getting some good ideas for what I want to do with it based on our library that I work at. So look forward to that coming up here soon, sometime after my voice gets better and I don't feel as terrible. But hey, we got a pigman. Let's end the episode with letting him free. Hey, come here. Welcome. Welcome. Now you can die. This is actually how I get the gold nuggets for my to make glistening melons. I get them from killing zombie pigmen because I don't feel like breaking down iron ingots to do so. Oh, a couple quick things in case anybody asks. I went with blocks instead of panes because panes don't connect with stairs, which is what the roof is made out of. I tried it first and didn't like how it worked, so I had to go and do blocks instead. And I know that Doc has an improved Enderman design that uses... Hey, he woke up. That uses tripwire hooks instead of the pistons and repeaters and everything, but I already know how this one works, and I feel like making it this way because it's reliable. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.